What is going on? So here we have my R1 and we have just fitted these gorgeous Rizoma mirrors. Let's open these up. I have not used them yet. As you can see, they are still fresh out the box. Let's have a look, see how they look. Oh, they do look smart. I've also got just under here, don't know if you can see, depending on the camera angle, but they are the Rizoma LED indicator lights. Hopefully I can see a little bit, but you don't really buy these to see, you buy them either for the looks or for the downforce. Let's go. Adjusting. So firstly, I do apologise for all the noise. I am at the Autodrome right now in Dubai, which is a racetrack. Ooh wee, Porsches. High beams are on. Okay, so this is the view with the Rizoma mirrors down. Bike is filthy, do apologise. So let's pop these up and let's have a look, because I am not going to be able to see jack. Actually, I think I can see some bits. I suppose just wait till we get into traffic. Okay, so issue number one, focusing too much on your mirrors could really get you into trouble there. I can actually see as well if I lift my arm up. Don't know if you can see the same, but if I lift my arm up, I can kind of see through my arms there as well. It's going to be pretty interesting, but look, I'm not going to lie to you all. I bought these mirrors because I like the look of them. Not really because of the downforce. I mean, when am I ever going 300 kilometers an hour?
You naughty, you teasing me, you naughty.
I've moved my arm, I can see pretty well. On the accelerator side, you don't really want to be moving your arm though, because it's a bit of a pain, shall we say. Oh, that's way too low. I think it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Why did I decide to go with real Rizomas rather than knockoffs or fake ones? I understand that the build quality can be pretty similar, but if you're spending so much money on your bike, you know, with the visuals or the tuning, I suppose you want everything to be top tier, right? And don't know if that's materialistic, but I suppose just like everything to be authentic. But if I ever do come to sell the bike, I mean, it is my first super bike, so probably not. I'll probably keep it and run it to the ground and then build it again. But I suppose it's just that aesthetic, right? I don't know, is it just me? Maybe. I can see sort of the lane to my left, I can see the lane to my right ever so slightly. I will say though that one does need to be adjusted a little bit higher. Maybe that's a bit better. I can see when you're turning corners, no way can you see, so if you're in a merging lane, either way I probably would just be a bit more cautious, because you know I could not see anything then. So I have a Lexus to my left right now. Going into the corner, I can see nothing. I can see the bus on the lane afterwards. And now I can see it. You might be able to see it a bit differently to me because the angling is going to be slightly different then. So definitely going to have to get used to head checks. I mean, I do head checks anyway, but definitely relying more on the head checks and the mirrors. Could be a little bit of getting used to. I feel like I might be looking down a bit too much and not focusing on the road ahead. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be relying on your mirrors too much when they're this low down, just because, you know, if I'm looking down, I'm not seeing what's in front of me. Someone suddenly brakes and, well, you might be in hospital there, buddy. But no, you probably will crash if you keep looking down so much. So I feel like it's going to take a little bit of getting used to, because I'm so used to having these big old bug-eyed things right in front of me here. But what I will say is I do love the look of them. Probably not so much loving the look of them when they're open. But, you know, that's part of the parcel, really. There's always going to be pros and negatives. If you want, if you want to have completely functional mirrors, then look, your best bet is to keep the stock ones, right? But if you want to have a bit more of aesthetic, if you want that extra downforce at those higher speeds, then go with the Rizomas. I feel like already I'm actually getting used to them pretty quickly right now. I can see, and then I can see, the red car? I can just see it now. Okay, so it's not too bad, but the side that's the low side, when you're turning, you can see nothing. You can see floor and floor only. So if you're going around the right corner and you want to get into the right lane, then I would just be a bit more cautious there. Look, do you know what? I'm saying with this as a negative, and I'm saying that I can't see anything, but I really can. I don't know what people's issues are. I mean, okay, I'm riding one-handed right now, but like, granted, my arm is in the way, but I can sort of lift my arms up and check that way. I can move it in and pull my head forward and check that way. Just, I suppose the main thing is just making sure that you're always keeping your eyes on the actual road, not what's behind you. And if you can't see and you're a bit unsure, just stay in your lane. Just stay in your lane. Oh, there's so much traffic today. Damn. So the other side of the reason why I chose Rizomas rather than just no mirrors at all is, plain and simple, it's against the law to have no mirrors. And drawing that much attention to you all the time, it's kind of pointless. Like, you know, if someone wants to do, or you're going to get pulled over for an exhaust, or you're going to get pulled over for anything, okay, but getting pulled over for having no mirrors, like, what's the actual point? Me personally, that is. I understand that it looks cool, and I can't talk too much because I have gone and decided to go and buy these mirrors, which there's not that much visibility. I keep saying there's not that much visibility, but actually there is. I don't know why people complain. And there's people complaining because, I mean, a lot of people, they are bigger than me. I'm not that big framed. I range between sort of 65 kilos and 75 kilos. I get that it's a big change or a big jump, 10 kilos, but I do train, I do compete, so, you know, I do bulk and I do then cut and so on and so forth. So I suppose if you are bigger than me, which is quite frankly is not hard, then yeah, it might be a bit of an issue, because right now I can still see, but if I've got a bit more bigger, and yeah, it might be more tough. Leaning over, I can see diddly squat. In normal terms, is I can see nothing. So if I'm leant over, I can barely see anything. I can move my arm and I can see about 2 lanes to my right or to my left. So absolutely pointless if you are going to change over. What I will say is, if you are bent over to that extent, then usually means you are going at some crazy speeds. If you're going at crazy speeds, you don't tend to worry about what's behind you. You tend to worry about what's in front of you. Again, keeping your eyes forward. The other point I want to make with these mirrors, which is pretty good, is when you go on track, they don't like you using your rear mirrors. Usually, a lot of companies will tell you to take them off. So, with these Rizoma mirrors, you've got two choices really. You can take them off. Probably advisable to take them off, just because they are, you know, just for the mirrors alone, are $400. Yes, sort of 2,000 dirhams if you're in the UAE. It's pretty expensive, and if you do crash on a track, then, well, it's an expensive day just for the mirrors alone, let alone all the other damage you've done to your bike. All in all, my first impressions of these mirrors, and you are literally experiencing it as I am. If I'm standing in traffic now, I can actually see pretty much clear as all my other ones. I can see the teeniest bit of my hip and the teeniest bit of my leg on my left side, just because my left leg is up. Do I like them? 100%. Do I think they're worth the money? Questionable. I think because they're the only brand that I know of that does these mirrors, in terms of actual brands who have done their actual diligence and tried and tested. Yes, I probably would go there, worth the money. Would I buy them again on another bike? I can't say right now. That would all depend on how I get on with these. Ooh-wee. You go, boy. Or girl, you never know. All in all, I'm pretty happy with them. I love the look of them. So yeah, what I'll do is I will just, for the remainder of the ride, because the next part of my ride now is on roads that I don't actually need my mirrors for. I'm going to close them and see what it's like. I've never actually rode a bike without mirrors. I say that actually my Ducati Monster, I had bar end mirrors, and they were these terrible, there was no brand on them whatsoever, so I have no clue. And I could see nothing from them because they kept moving. So as soon as the wind hit them slightly, I could see absolutely nothing from them. Which, not going to lie, when you're travelling at 120, 140 kilometers an hour and you can see nothing and you want to go left or right and you're relying just on your head, it wasn't fun. I'd probably said I'd have got places quicker in a car than I would a bike, just because of the amount of time it took me to go into the next lane. Someone would have thought I was a learner. Okay, so I was still trying to find my mirrors. I was looking up, then I was looking down. I think having the mirrors down is going to take me a very long time to get used to at speeds. I suppose late at night it might be fine. I say that probably next video. I'm just not using them at all. It's permanently closed. Grow some big old balls. Jokes, I'm probably still going to use them for a little while. Yeah, this is actually really weird having no mirrors at all. Just trying to find them. And come on, Jeep. Jeep. Permanently closed. Grow some big old balls. Jokes, I'm probably still going to use them for a little while. Yeah, this is actually really weird having no mirrors at all. Just trying to find them. And come on, Jeep. Jeep. Just a scoot on here. Stop. Although, I felt like it does give me a bit more. Obviously, it gives me more view. What more? And why would you even say that? There's no bug eyes in front of me anymore. Yes, of course, it gives me a better view. All in all, do I like these then? Yes. Would I buy them again? Yes, I know I said probably a minute ago no, or maybe, I don't know. But yes, I would. I actually really like these. All in all, the mirrors are, they're good. They look great. They look sleek. I really like them. They make the actual winglets pop, which is great. The LEDs for the, if I can just reach over there, the Rizoma LEDs, they are damn bright actually. Ooh wee, yeah, they real bright. Damn son. And I quite like the sort of the yellow on the gold forks there. That's pretty nice as well. So my final thoughts on the Rizoma Stealth Mirrors. I like them. They make the winglets pop. Let's just close them. They make the winglets pop, sorry. They look super sleek. I've not found any difference in terms of the speed, but that's because I am not a hooligan today. So I think all in all I'm pretty happy. I think there's going to be a slight adjustment period, trying to get used to not really having mirrors, I suppose, and not really using mirrors. They are still functional, they still do work, just not to the capability of the others. Hey buddy, can I have full super please? So yeah, all in all, thumbs up so far. It's open, boss. It's open. Yep, perfect, thank you. Yep, so all in all, I am pretty happy with them. A little adjustment period as mentioned, but good to go. Stay tuned and maybe I'll make another one after a month or so. Let's go. Thanks for watching.